All right, y'all. So today I want to talk about the movie bosses slash movie heroes team because I think this team still needs a lot of help, when it comes to EZA, Super EZAs, etc. And I did talk about the potential of the Resurrection F Blues getting an Extreme Z Awakening, which, if that does happen, that will be very exciting. But I think that this team is just really oddly built together. I actually saw a tweet by Annie. In fact, I want to bring that up specifically because it gives a really good point on what I was thinking in regards to this team. And it's that a lot of the characters on this team are built up characters, which really hurts how things are going right now. And I need to say this: dropping 4 characters in one category that all need to get hit to build up is stupid. I don't care if a unit has to build up or it's basic. I didn't say anything about Broly either. My problem is when half the team needs to get hit, it's really weird, right? And I think that's very true, right? Because again, every movie boss's unit this year all wants to receive attacks. All of them. Tech Nebo wants to receive attacks to transform. Golden Frieza wants to receive attacks to build up. This Golden Frieza needs to build up. This Broly needs to build up. 1, 2, 3, 4 whole characters need to receive attacks to build up on this team. Which I feel like they didn't really think that through, because especially with the existence of this guy. This guy is awesome because he's a team protector ability character, right? He has the target skill. This is a very powerful ability, but it feels like when you use this, you hurt your team, especially if you use a turn 1, which most of these characters in short events get hurt really badly turn 1. And I think this would be fine if we had more semi-difficult, like long content at the bare minimum, or like just more actual difficult long fights, which again, we'll see what happens on what the 20-second range. But it is so unfortunate that like it feels like you get punished for using Gogeta Frieza's active skill sometimes, because it's either he is in a danger spot or this guy. If he gets a couple hits and then takes a super after, he starts taking damage. Golden Frieza's fine. Ralph Broly, like, you get punished by using Golden Frieza's active skill because he doesn't get a lot of attacks received. He doesn't get all of his additionals. It hurts this guy. And then Esther Broly's the only character that really kind of does benefit from it, right? That's it. It's definitely a design choice that, I mean, this guy, like, I'm not sure why this guy has to receive attacks, honestly. I think this was one of the worst decisions they can make this specifically. Building up attack, sure, I guess. Like, this guy's designed for festival, but I just like really look at this team. It's just not really well put together. Then if we take a look at movie heroes, still a lot of these characters are built up characters. But like, for example, these two, they don't have to receive attacks. Golden Frieza's active skill, you just protect them, right? On the turn, like turn 3, LR Gods, you could protect them. Turn 1, Super Saiyan Vegeta, you could protect him as well. Even like this base form Vegeta, you could protect him early on. Sometimes Goku's, like a lot of these like movie heroes team are fine because they're not like receiving a bunch of attacks. But I'm not sure what they're thinking with when it comes to like all of these characters having to receive attacks. That's where it gets a little excessive, especially because again, this guy's active skill is such a huge thing. It's like, it's supposed to be a benefit, but it takes away from you, which I think is just, honestly, just not really good team design at all. And I wanted to see what people are thinking about this team as well. Just the thoughts on the current state of this team and what additions you'd make if we get a new EZA Super EZA next week. I think Esther Broly is actually a pretty nice addition to this team because he's actually the first character that doesn't have to build up. He just does everything turn 1, and I'm not gonna say he's necessarily like doing as much damage as I want him to do, but he can do some pretty decent stuff. Defensively, he's looking fine for the most part. Like, mega hard hitting super attacks could really hurt this guy, but that's pretty much it. I mean, this guy is supporting, he's doing some decent damage still. Even then, he has like the ability to lift AoEs, which at this point Goku Black's AoE is disgusting. This guy could be really good in the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks fight as well. Like, I like this Broly. I think honestly as a Super EZA, I think he could have been a little better, but I think overall he's like a jack of all trades, master of none type character, which, you know, a consistent character like that is really what this team wants. Maybe, you know, pushing a little bit on like turn 1 damage as well would be nice, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna take a look at some of the replies here. I don't know if I got any quotes, but I did. Okay. Movie Heroes is all right, but such a huge missed opportunity tonight. EZA, the inter free-to-play Broly, the physical free-to-play Golden Frieza. I mean, even those two, like, they're on movie bosses, if I'm not mistaken. They are back here. These two are also built-up characters. Frieza wants to receive attacks, and then Broly builds up over a few turns, right? They could obviously change the kit very easily. And, you know, this guy, if he was actually a good sub EZA, you know, he would actually be very useful for the team in terms of, like, linking up with the new Golden Frieza plus Gogeta. I think it would still be helpful if they ended up being good, but yeah. Rather than get the superhero and worldwide celebration 2022 EZAs now, you would much rather the team be built up with powerful Dokanfest over the next couple of months than the superhero and worldwide celebration EZAs can happen during an anniversary. I mean, that works as well, because we could still, again, get a lot of different movie representation in terms of characters that release over the next few months. Again, let me actually bring up just all the EZAs that, you know, we can be waiting for. Give me 1 second here. Let's bring up again the Misaka chart, as always. Always saving me for sure. Like, there's a bunch of movie bosses sub EZAs as well that could happen, right? Again, let's take a look here. Again, I made a video talking about this specifically, but if I could actually switch over. So again, let's take a look here. It's Turles, EZA Bojack, Physical Lord Slug here. And then I think that's actually pretty much it for the sub EZAs. There's 3 of them right there, but, you know, still useful, still nice to have. In terms of movie heroes, the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does actually fit this team. That is also still pretty much it as well, but that's a couple of sub EZAs that they could grab. But in terms of like an actual like main EZA, I mean, we see here Tamba and Amonosha movie heroes. Goku and Piccolo are also movie heroes, right? We go all the way over here. Resurrection at Blues, another movie heroes, all the cooler worldwide celebration characters, the superhero characters, right? And then in terms of super EZAs, we have Tech Golden Frieza, who could get a super EZA. Let's keep looking here. Is there a super EZA list available for me to just take a quick peek? I mean, we'll just bring up, I guess, super EZAs just in general here, but there are still a couple we can get, like physical legendary Super Saiyan Broly could get a super EZA, which I'm glad that they didn't super EZA him, because I think EZA Broly, you know, is a non-stacker. This physical one is a stacking character, so I'm interested to see what they're saving this guy for in the future. Let's keep looking here. I mean, eventually STR Janemba will get a super EZA. Physical final form cooler super EZA, I think, is definitely in the realm of possibility. Like, there's a bunch of options. I think physical cooler EZA could be really cool, especially if they have fun, not intended, if they make them like a turn 1 damage dealing character. I think that'd be really, really nice to see. But let's take a look at some of the replies here. Please give me movie heroes. Something movie bosses is so good that the units from last year are so usable, and the Broly team is so good with the updated units. So when it comes to movie bosses, I think it is still quite runnable. And especially if you're able to get turn 3 Gogeta, I think that helps out quite a bit. Gogeta is so powerful. Being able to just like, okay, live 1 turn with Golden Frieza is not the biggest deal in the world. We still have Tech Broly, I think is really good. The Broly Chin on Lambo is really nice. This STR Broly, if it wasn't for AoEs being like everywhere, this guy would actually be a decent character. Unfortunately, kind of sucks. Technically, I haven't used him though, so maybe I shouldn't completely write him off. I'm sure that he could be utilized in some aspects, but yeah, we have STR Broly, LR Golden Frieza. Like, we have some good options here. Like, in terms of the movie bosses team, I probably wouldn't run around for Broly, funny enough. He's good. I just think, you know, for short events, I just wouldn't go out of my way to choose to use this guy. But movie heroes, you know, Gogeta I think is really nice, but we could use like 1 or 2 extra options here, just kind of built for this team. Even if it's another Rainbow Orb Changer, I think that would be really nice. So, I mean, even Resurrection at Blues. In terms of new Dokkan, like, Fest characters, I mean, we could get, like, a Tapion Dokanfest card. Actually, that could be really cool. Maybe even EGL Tapion gets an EZA. We could get trying to really think of like what else would the movies needs to be like properly represented. I mean, Garlic Jr. as a movie boss's EZA, like a movie boss's Dokanfest could work too. We need a dominant premium unit who either juices the team to have like physical Omega or just an offensive explosive powerhouse like AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Maybe if the next DP is like Tapion or whoever, he could provide that. I mean, maybe they could do Garlic Jr., I guess, right? I mean, Garlic Jr. does share Thirst for Conquest, right? Like, imagine a Garlic Jr. that has, let's take a look here. Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, I guess Shocking Speed. I mean, if they drop like a, I don't know, even a Frieza Dokanfest, like what movie bosses Frieza would they drop? Like, I guess Resurrection F Golden Frieza, like as a Dokanfest. It would be very weird to just drop this guy, then the next Dokanfest as a Resurrection F Golden Frieza, though. Like, that'd be really odd to me. Not that it's impossible, but it'd just be like, oh, okay. I mean, it would help this guy out a lot. They would share pretty much every link. Like, that'd be really good. It just would be interesting if they did something like that, right? So that's why I'm not really expecting a Frieza here to help here. I mean, what if they drop like another Chi-War Cooler? I think that would be pretty sick, like another Chi-War Cooler character. I would be down for that, like Cooler getting another Dokanfest. I think that'd be fine. And then, again, Cooler would also share a lot of links. Like, who besides the Frieza and the Cooler share a lot of links with this guy? Like, no one. Like, I think to really help this character out, you maybe would want another Cooler. I think a Cooler would be a best case scenario right now for like a new character for this team. Cooler could easily get like a domain based character because this team actually doesn't have a domain. We have Broly, but he's like uncontrollable power mostly if you do end up using him still. Like, we don't have a domain character here. I think like DKD said, like imagine a new just like final form Cooler transforms, or a new Cooler that transforms into final form Cooler. I think would be really cool. We could also get a Metal Cooler as well. I think that would work, like a brand new Metal Cooler, but still, I think like this guy would be ideal, because the thing about Metal Cooler is, what is he exactly missing here? Like, I don't think he shares as many links. Like, he has like auto regeneration, right? He doesn't share as many links as this guy does with the new Frieza, right? I think this guy shares a little more. It's still just 4 links, huh? Yeah, because there would be no legendary power, unfortunately, but still, Universe Most Malevolent, 20% attack, Thirst for Conquest, 15%, Fierce Battle, and then Strongest Clan in Space is just a key link, but still, I think that it would be cool. I keep saying that. He could be like a really strong supportive character as well. Like, a lot of Coolers have been good in the past. Like, in Dokkan history, Cooler has had a really good like situation pretty much almost every time he's released. So yeah, team doesn't feel complete. Synergy is kind of low, and the new EZA Broly doesn't help the team and the flaws it has currently. We need a powerful movie heroes unit. That'd be cool. Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta type of unit. Hard to get something on that level, but you're hopeful. Yeah, because like in terms of EZAs, I'm not sure who could really match that like damage rise, besides like maybe the dual Super Saiyans. I don't think they make the blues that good. They could make the blues that good though. Like, well, it wouldn't be Super Saiyan for Gogeta level good, but they could make the blues like a major damage powerhouse. That could be really cool. Or just a new Movie Heroes Dokkan Festival character too. One more movie hero units, you have no issues. Yeah, a lot of people actually are fine with movie bosses, which, you know, sure. I guess that's fine. I know movie heroes. Like, movie heroes is just going to get so many things in EZA, so I'm not really worried about movie heroes. Like, again, we take a look at all the movie hero EZAs. That's really nice. I'm kind of thinking, like, still supporting the movie bosses side a little bit, because at least movie heroes will have a lot of different options there. Hero movie bosses is fun, far from perfect team, but a pretty fun one. Movie heroes do not feel like a really fully fledged team, but it's not totally coherent, and then Golden Frieza Gogeta suffers pretty bad from not having any extreme class allies on rotation. Yeah, we could take a look here. He doesn't have an extreme class ally rotation. It's more so this, where he gets the additional super, which is nice. But yeah, movie heroes needs more units to run. Movie bosses is okay, but it seems like now the game is punishing you for not pulling the only viable leader. Gonna need another movie heroes buff. Buff right there. I can't even speak. You got to sacrifice one, might as well sacrifice the T-War Gamma, since you know there'll be one EZA events. I mean, T-War Gamma's EZAing right now would be cool. It would be really interesting though, but That's pretty much it. I mean, they don't fit the full leader skill. It would probably have to be someone that fits this leader skill, which again, STR Final Form Cooler does fit this team. Which is why I was like, a new Cooler Dokanfest would be really amazing right now. I kind of wanted Cooler to be the Part 2 LR, honestly. I think that would have fit better than Wrathful Broly. That's just me. Wrathful Broly needed representation, but for this team, I know Cooler would have been really huge. Movie bosses last year are very strong. Cleared all the hard stages, no items with them. Frieza Gogeta is still underrated because the turn 1 active gives you so much flexibility. Gogeta without his active skill is still insane. Yeah, Gogeta without his active is still really good. Still needs a lot if it's going to be somewhat consistent GDC content. You want an easy all 4 Worldwide Celebration and then OP and Beast-less Gohan. And then you want a super easy 30 or fusion, escape Blue Gogeta and Broly Chin on level time limit buffs till anniversary. Wow, that's a long time. I don't think they would give it that long, but this is asking for quite a bit. I don't think they would do all of this right now. I could see, since it's a new like celebration like TDC, they could maybe drop something big like the Cooler Worldwide Celebration Part 1 EZAs, or even if they do the Part 2 ones, that would be good as well. To be fair, the Part 2 ones don't fit this year's score though, so like they probably would do S tier Cooler. Movie bosses are solid with the new Broly and Age of Frieza EZA, but you're waiting for that Piccolo and physical Gohan to get an EZA. So superhero again. Movie heroes need buffs. Standalone Gogeta Blue in December will save the category. Then Amatsu will lay off Gogeta till 15th anniversary. Sure. When do we get the Discord reward in Squadra? I got no idea. I actually can't say for sure, unfortunately. I mean, we have to wait. I don't think they announced the actual reward date. It's probably when the cutoff time would be, and then it would be like a few days after that. I could literally look it up. Let's see. DB Squadra. Did they announce it specifically or no? Where is it? So it ends on the 17th. So it did end already yesterday. I guess it'll be distributed within the next day or so. But they didn't really confirm anything. Maybe it's in the game right now. I just haven't seen it. But yeah. Again, yeah, movie bosses just needs to get a lot of build-up characters. If Golden Frieza had a 3rd leader skill, a lot of issues would have been fixed. A 3rd leader skill would be really cool. What would I choose if they had a 3rd leader skill? They have so many options. I mean, what if they did accelerated battle? Just like, yeah, just get accelerated battle as a 3rd leader skill here. And just easy, like you can get Great Ape Kid Goku on here, right? He'd be over here. Yeah, you can get Great Ape Kid Goku on here, like the GT Hero setup. Like, this would kind of make the team a little more similar to other teams, honestly. But having those extra options would be really cool. Accelerated battle would have been a good choice. What is Final Trump Card looking like? Still a lot of good choices if they went with like Final Trump Card. Because when's the last Final Trump Card leader we had? It's been a very long time. I mean, Tien does count, but like a 220% leader skill would be nice. And the Final Trump Card plus some of these teams. So like these teams, you know, the interesting thing is that like there's Gifted Warriors here, but I feel like they should have added a team to get some of the super class options in here as well. Because I feel like a lot of the super class characters on this team aren't on the full leader skill. Like the ones that you would use that are gods are on transformation boost, actually, my bad. I guess, like, let's think about future buffs. Even with the future buffs, they do fit transformation boost. There's a lot of them. The Gammas wouldn't. These guys are not on transformation boost, unfortunately. Yeah, they're not on, of course, Inhuman Deeds either. I just know that, see, I forgot transformation boost. They do fit that. Path Pocket Goku doesn't fit it, but it's not the worst thing ever. Maybe it's okay. Like, I could see what they're going for. You want that Cooler Easy as a villain stand. You feel like movie bosses needs that more and more, though. They spend movie heroes every year. And if Goma is good Terrifying Conquerors leader, we're cooking. Yeah, whenever Goma comes out. We kind of are getting the same sentiment generally, so I think I'll probably end things here. Again, I'm not seeing anything that really sticks out to me, but again, honestly, yeah, I could see like the movie bosses team being just fine. I don't want to click that. So let me know what y'all think. What buffs y'all want to see in terms of like, you know, EZAs or future Dokanfest, etc. But I'll end things here. And of course, I'll probably be live on Twitch later today for Genshin Squadra stuff. I think that'd be fun, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.